Welcome back to another episode of Climbing Progress. In this session, we're going to be mainly focused on green, couple purple climbs, but some new sets right at the end. Let's jump into it. Starting off, we have this nice and easy yellow one here down in the cave section of this gym. Pretty simple, very short, only 2 or 3 moves there. I immediately moved on to the green one here. Now, unfortunately, on my left hand, I had a blister on the side of my pinky that um, kind of was hurting me today. So I wasn't able to climb for nearly as long as I wanted to. But I did get done what I wanted to get done here. So we did that green one. It's been done quite a few times in the past. This yellow one, nothing super special. But, you know, it's a good climb to just kind of get yourself warmed up on. Very easy, slow ladder, left, right, feet, hands, tandem. This green one's kind of interesting here. You start up by kind of going diagonally up the wall here. Just big things here is to make sure your feet get up high enough so you can go and do these bigger reaches here. Grab onto this hold here and kind of pull yourself on top to that one. Then get your feet situated in a nice position. Undercling that and then match the top there after getting your feet resituated. And we're happy. Up next is a purple one that I've tried, I think, once prior to this, but now in this one, I'm trying it again and I'm hoping to make it a little bit further. I think this is actually my third time trying it. I think I've tried it twice before, but here, get the undercling here. I move my hands around to do that. I don't know what that was for really, but I think I could have just pulled myself, but who knows. Then from here, I go up and I feel a lot stronger actually at this point on the climb. So I feel a lot stronger. I'm able to move my hands a little bit further up. I move my hand up further there, and then I realize all I have to do is bump my left hand out, but I kind of chickened out there and I dropped off. So unfortunately, no dice on that one. Up next is a red one right next to the purple one I just attempted, where honestly, pretty simple, straightforward. It is overhung though, so it does make it a little more difficult here for myself. But I think overall this is a pretty good, solid climb to work on. Nothing too spectacular to say about this one here. A lot of the more exciting stuff comes towards the end of the video when I realize there's even more new set upstairs. I came down here especially to try to do that purple one, the last purple one, not this one here. This purple one, I go out with my right hand and then I try to stick my foot on the volume there. What I saw people doing afterwards was stick their feet on those two bigger holds there. I never ended up trying it again just because that one didn't feel too great on my pinky, so I wasn't trying to do it too hard. This one, I'm just kind of messing around on it, trying to see. I tried to start it. I gave myself an attempted on that, but really didn't do anything. I was like, you know what? Let me try. You can see like my hand there. I got some like pinky juice, blister juice on it. The blister did end up popping, unfortunately, so that's not great, but that's okay. I'm fine. So instead here, I just go left foot, right foot matched on that, and then kind of thought, okay, this is how I would do this climb if I had it here. So I'm able to move up the wall here. And then here, I'm like, I'm actually kind of tired now all of a sudden. I was able to make that hold there, and I was like, okay, I feel like I could get it from there, even though I was a little tired. So I hope, eventually I'll be able to start that climb and then make it all the way up to the top. Next climb here is this green one. The last time I tried this green one was I almost slipped off in the beginning. So I made sure to really pay attention to how my feet were placed and make sure I was, standing on it properly. Move over to this red one here. Start off with this big kind of like leap to the left hand and then kind of cross over with my right hand. Just some underclings and nice big jugs here on this wall. It's pretty sloped, I would say, probably like 15 degrees or so. Nothing too crazy, but it's also quite sloped for a V0 to V2 climb. Up next is this yellow one here. I just did it because I was like, you know what? I thought I was going to be done here because I was like, you know what? My pinky's not feeling well, so I'm going to call it quits here. But I do that, and I was like, you know what? I got to do this purple one here because I hadn't completed a purple one today, and I was like, you know what? I got to make that my goal to complete a purple one at least. I've done this purple one 2 times before, and I do it so wrong, but I guess I'm stronger now because the first time I tried this climb, I tried it to do the exact same way I'm doing it now. And maybe it's technique plus a little bit of extra strength, but I had failed horribly when I tried that. So it was nice to see some success come out of seeming failure. Then I went upstairs and I noticed this whole wall here had been reset brand new. Started on this purple one here. Went out with my left hand, and then I never used that little side pull right there. I don't really know what it was for. I didn't really see anyone else use it all that much. But once I got up to here, it was literally just stand up, reach for the top, and then kind of stick my foot on that volume over there. And I'm able to make my way down. Now, I did attempt this orange one before I recorded it. So it's not a flash attempt, but I did end up completing it here. This was probably like my favorite climb of the day because I thought it was going to be kind of a mediocre, crummy day, but it ended up turning out pretty great. And then here I like matched the top and I like was really leaning into it and I was like, oh, I got it. This green one here is actually really interesting because it's more definitely a slab type climb rather than anything else here. So this helps with like my commitment issues on the wall. So I'm able to commit to that foot, top out, and we're all happy there. Last but certainly not least, or not last, but the last real climb of the day is this green one here on the big wall. And it goes up actually way higher than I've ever been on this side of this structure before. So this was a pretty big move here by itself. Was able to reach up, grab that. And at this point, I'm thinking, there's no way I can do this. But I'm like, you know what? I've seen other people do this. And if they can do it, so can I. I'm a solid green climber here. Don't really fail that often. I was able to reach up, and I overcommitted so much that I actually grabbed onto the steel structure behind it. So I was like, I'm definitely grabbing onto it because I did not want to fall from there. So last climb of the session, just something simple. One of the last new sets here. So just reached up, grabbed that, finished. Tail of the tape here. Perfect on yellow, perfect on red, perfect on green today, which I'm happy about. Purple. We got a new purple one, which is always good. And we were able to accomplish a purple one, even though we were kind of down and out on ourselves earlier in the session. And then the orange one, which to me is kind of a dark horse out of nowhere. I didn't even realize they had a new orange one, let alone one that I could attempt on, let alone even complete. So feels good to be able to do that. Definitely starting to feel a little bit stronger, a little more confident in myself. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and check out other videos on the channel. And as always, keep on climbing.